is KHS TV News. I'm Vivian Lee.
And I'm Sammy Nguyen, and these are the morning announcements for Monday, October 26, 2020.
Happy Monday, Career staff and students. For our first wholesome story of the day, a conservation canine helped save endangered whales by sniffing out their feces.
Deborah Gillies, a marine biologist at University of Washington Center for Conservation Biology, is the owner of this dog, Eva. When Gillies adopted Eva, she noticed that Eva began to exhibit certain traits that indicated she might have the skill set required to become a valued member of the research crew.
Eva was soon enrolled in the Conservation Canines Project, a program that trains dogs to hunt for marine wildlife droppings. The feces allow the biologists and researchers to find information on genetics, general health, stress levels, and toxic chemicals in the whales' diets. It can also allow them to find out whether the whales are pregnant.
For our next story, a 14-year-old Annika Cherbolu wins $25,000 for the 2020 3 Million Scientists Challenge for middle schoolers that could lead to a cure for the coronavirus. She mentioned that she was going to do a project on influenza because she caught the flu, but she changed it to, COVID when COVID hit.
She discovered a molecule that can selectively bind to the spike protein of the SARS-CoV-2. Binding and inhibiting this viral protein would potentially stop the virus entry into the cell, creating a viable drug target.
For her research, she decided to screen millions of small molecules for drug-like properties, ADMT properties, and binding affinities against the spike protein using numerous software tools.
The one molecule with the best activity towards the spike protein of the SARS-CoV-2 virus was chosen as the lead molecule that can be a potential drug for the effective treatment of COVID-19.
The election is on November 3rd. Please do not forget to go vote if you can. Last day for early voting is next Friday, October 30th.
You can find the nearest polling site on www.harrisvotes.com. The closest one to Kerr is the HCC A-Leaf Center. They also have drive-through.
For our next quarantine question, we ask what your perfect day would be like.
Mr. Lewis has emailed the link and also sent it through the Remind for you to fill out and be featured on the next KHS News segment.
Did you know that today was National Pumpkin Day? Fun fact, the first jack-o'-lantern was not made with pumpkins, but with turnips or potatoes.
Did you also know that jack-o'-lanterns come from the Irish legend of Stingy Jack? Legend has it that Stingy Jack invited the devil to have a drink with him, but Jack didn't want to pay for the drink, so he convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin.
Instead of buying the drink, he pocketed the coin and kept it close to a silver cross in his house, preventing the devil from taking shape again. He promised to let the devil go as long as he would leave Jack alone for the year, that if Jack died, the devil wouldn't claim his soul.
After a year, Jack tricked the devil again to leave him alone and not claim his soul. When Jack died, God didn't want such a conniving person in heaven, and the devil, true to his word, would not allow him into hell. Jack was sent off into the night with only a burning coal to light his path.
He placed the coal inside a carved-out turnip and has been roaming the earth ever since. People in Ireland and Scotland began creating their own creations of jack-lanterns out of turnips, beets, and potatoes. The tradition traveled to the United States along with the immigrants, and people began to use pumpkins, native to North America, for the lanterns instead.
And now for the birthdays. Yesterday we had Tracy Wynn.
Today we have Christian Cenizaros and Jaxaby Martinez. Happy birthday, guys.
And have a great Monday, everyone.